fan, what it do? We're back with another EP shot. Y'all know great fans showing us all the love. Man, she got DC checking in.
It's your boy AD, man.
Yo, it's your boy Mike. We back as DC alluded, another installment.
Yes.
Off-season festivities.
There's a lot going on.
All season is on the way already. Started July 1st. We are currently recording this on the 3rd, Wednesday.
Happy 4th.
And we're here to recap and let's talk so far the moves that the NBA has been making. All these teams, man, a lot of moving, chess pieces moving, and it's looking really exciting, But the first domino that we want to talk about right now, let's get into it. The light-skinned brother leaving the Bay Area, tearing apart that big three.
R.I.P. Splash Bros. No more Splash Bros. Damn.
There's no more Klay from three. Well, you're gonna be hearing that with the Mavs, man.
Right.
Klay leaves the Bay Area now. It's in Dallas. How you feel about this move? Y'all like this move?
No.
I like this is a kick in the face.
A part of it, because for a good chunk of my life, when I feel like basketball was at its purest and at its top, was when he was with Seth and they were running a great offense. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's time for a change, and he felt like, with everything that he's dealt with, it was time for a change of scenery, and potentially he can make it back. He can make another long playoff run, because compared to where he was at and with a team that he just joined, being the Dallas Mavericks that have Kyrie, Luka, PJ still there. You basically subbed out Klay Thompson for Derrick Jones, if I'm correct? But Derrick Jones with the Clippers.
Really?
Yeah, with the Clippers.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
My career player right there.
Damn.
I think, if Klay has a good summer, gets right, get that jump shot back, I think with all the reports, I gotta really sit down and see if this is accurate. Because I heard he just felt like internally, we didn't see on camera, he was dealing with a lot. I mean, you can see it in his play. I think he rushed a lot of shots, took a lot of bad shots, he was forcing it. And I didn't think, I just thought it was all in his head, but it was actually, he felt slighted by with the Warriors not, making him a priority. And I get that, especially after 4 championships, you would hope. But it's good for him. I think Dallas is in a good point where they're now the official contenders. Luka just has to get healthy. They got knockdown shooter. It's a huge upgrade from, because they lost Derrick Jones, Tim Hardaway.
Still have PJ Washington.
PJ Washington's still there, so they can compete with strictly just defense. You lost a couple guys, but I feel like ultimately they still don't compare to the shooting that Klay Thompson had. Like, I just thought about his lowest percentage last year. It was 38% from three.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what? Not everybody's shooting nearly 40% from three. Like, they usually, his average is like 35 to 30. Mm-hmm. So his bad year was nearly 40%, which is crazy. So, great fit. It's sad to see him go. Like I said, RIP to the Splash Bros is no more. But let's see what he can do in Dallas, because he'll be playing that. He's a shooter. I don't know if he'll be still the same defensive guy.
No, that's what I was.
Yeah, I was saying, I see him more off the bench a little bit.
Nice to be. I think he was there to start. But my only concern is
I think so, yeah.
My only question is
defense is gonna be tough on that team.
Exactly. Who's hiding? Is it depending on the matchup? Because are you gonna have to hide Kyrie sometime?
Yeah.
Are you gonna have to hide Klay himself, or are you gonna have to hide Luka? So that's my only dilemma with them.
I didn't know they got rid of Derrick Jones, but that's
he went to the Clippers.
You hit it right on the head. I was gonna go defensively. We know what Klay brings in terms of shooting. I'm happy you brought that percentage up.
Yeah.
His first percentage shooting is one of the best in the NBA, which is crazy. But defensively, that's what I'm worried about.
Right.
Just thinking about, obviously, you got to think about what happened in the past. They made it to the finals last year, and what prohibited them was, I would say, the jump shot shooting. So you replace that with Klay Thompson, but now you get the opposite side, defense. You lose a great wing defender in Derrick Jones, so now hopefully Klay Thompson, or if they find anybody else free agency along in the season, they can help with that. But it's a nice fit. I like it. You get a nice little kick out and a trust in Klay Thompson jump shot. I like it. It's just now defensive. Defense.
Right.
Celtics won because of the defense.
They locked you up.
So
you got to play both sides.
You scoring, I don't think that's the recipe to be a team like that.
Yeah. It'll make it close. It'll make it like a closer series, but you're gonna win the championship. That's in the right. So it comes down to that defensively. But I like a new storyline for Klay Thompson, leaving what's behind him in Golden State, be able to resurrect his career.
Right. I totally got. Hopefully. Let's take on that mic.
Yeah, I feel like it's comes down to two things. What I really took away from was that Bob Myers really held a big influence on that organization. You look at some of the teams that he put together. You had KD at times, Iguodala, Sean Livingston. And somehow, some way, he always found a way to give guys the right amount of money. There was never any back and forth. So we saw it. There was definitely a down version of Klay Thompson last year. I think he shot 0 for 10, 0 for 11 in the playing game against the Kings. His storied Warriors career, and when you look back at his last game, it's definitely pretty sour. But it's new beginnings. I think that playing alongside, like you mentioned, Doncic and Irving, he's going to get a lot of looks. He could average maybe 5 to 6 threes a game. The question that you guys asked, and I'll ask you too, is he still a capable defender?
Yeah.
At this point in his career, we're not asking him to be the lock-up defender that he was in 2012, 2011, but can he still move laterally because Dallas needs it, along with the shooting. So it's an interesting fit. I think Jason Kidd kind of, looking at what Luka and Dirk, and now that turned into, Porzingis, and thought that was going to be the piece. And then they added Kyrie, now they have Klay. So Dallas is becoming a destination for these, vets that want to go win. They see something in Luka, and he has 4 chips at the end of the day. He played his role along with Draymond and Steph. Well, it's definitely going to be weird not seeing Steph and Klay in the same backcourt, So
Very, very strange. Now, it's off the topic, but I was trying to think. Was Bob Myers there when Draymond punched pool, or he was going by that?
I feel like that was close. That might have been the year that offseason he might have walked away. So,
because they won the chip before that, right?
Yeah, they won it in 2022. That happened in training camp 2023.
And that was the last year.
That was last year.
Okay.
Because they moved pool.
Yeah. Well, I think that was probably the straw that broke his back, because also ownership said this is it though. They don't want to pay the luxury tax no more.
Right.
That's what it was.
So if they're not willing, and he also, I heard that he knew Seth had some leverage in terms of speaking with people in the upper management. He said, "Nah, bro, don't even try to help me out. Like, this is a them thing." So
I think every superstar, how we have the GM, right? This little Curry, this little Doncic. I don't know what would you say in Boston, but certain franchises, there's guys that
he's untouchable.
And they can swing. They can make a pendulum swing. So it's kind of sad to see him go.
I'm surprised though, because I saw Kenya Martin's take on Gil's Arena. He said that basically Draymond gets paid, but I'm the one that still puts up 18 to 20 in Klay's perspective. But clearly the Warriors feel Draymond is more important to their winning cohesion than Klay. Do you think they could find someone like Klay? Because I don't think.
No, you're not replacing that.
They're not going to replace that.
They're in talks right now. Potentially after this episode, you'll probably find out. But they're trying to get Buddy
Hield.
Buddy Hield.
From the second round.
Yeah. No, Philly.
Oh,
It's coming with the bench in Philly.
Mediocre.
Chill.
Mediocre.
They technically play for the same Olympic team.
go get Seth.
I've been saying that for years. He shoots technically percentage-wise.
Steph, go get Seth. What's going on, man?
Right.
Where are they on the team before?
When he was young, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
But I was
he was on the
older
summer league team. Yeah.
Older, more wiser.
Now he's established 3-point shooter in the league. Have him come off the bench. A vet, technically.
I'm going to compare the numbers right now.
Who?
Buddy Hield and
Seth?
Seth.
Yeah.
Right now. But moving on to the next. Sorry to cut you off.
No, that's fine.
Move on to the next, but we want to stay in the Bay Area. Another guy who moved along, veteran. Your guy Chris Paul. I got waived by Golden State and now signed with Spurs to team up with Wembanyama. Wembanyama now has a solidified bet. I was about to say quarterback.
No, he is.
Yeah,
he is.
He
is.
Yeah.
He is. He gonna get it right.
That point
He
guard.
is.
All right, he got his point guard, and I like this. I like this boy CP. He can go out with a bang pause, it's teetering towards the end of his career. But now he can do something right now. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
If I'm Chris Paul, I'm excited. I got one of the best young, not one of the best, but a future, currently
Yeah, I love to hear what you got to say about this. I'm curious. I'm really curious.
What you about to say?
Mediocre.
You got a freak athlete, bro.
Mediocre. No, I like what y'all saying. It's kind of the end, fellas. He's definitely realized that the sun is setting, but it's a good place. Obviously, we have the best basketball mind and Pop, and you got that 7'4" alien running with you in the pick and roll. So, the only thing I would say on the other side of that is I think the championship window, I think Chris Paul has realized is closed.
See, that's okay. So that's what I'm
this is more of a mentor kind of role here.
That's what I'm talking about.
But hey, man, listen. Playing for the best rookie, the best young stud in the game right now. Do y'all even see them slip in the playoffs though? That was
Yes.
my follow up.
Yes.
Yes.
So let me stop right there. The fact that I want you to understand that
Thank you. I was about to ask you.
none of us
Playoffs?
playoffs.
Play in.
Playoffs. If they sneak in, they make the playoffs.
Playoffs.
My thing is, I don't believe them signing Chris Paul makes him a championship team. I just want to stop that right there.
No.
Nobody believes
Need
he's
more.
going to take them there.
Need more.
All right,
Chris
y'all
Paul-
didn't fall for the bait.
No,
No.
Chris Paul is not at the level that he can take a team to a championship. Like, granted, Wemby will be there sooner or later, but I just believe, like, it's a great pickup because if y'all seen how the Spurs played last year,
Yeah.
I was starting to feel bad. Like, Wemby would be wide open.
They have like a whole 4-minute compilation of his teammates looking at him all.
They'll look at him.
Do you know how many assists he's about to have?
Yeah.
Right now?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Chris Paul is gonna. I mean, let's not front. OKC. He helped turn him around when he was going through a weird phase. Phoenix. Let's not front. So he got there. They didn't make it to the championship.
All right, made it to the finals.
Made it to the finals. Come on now. I feel like for
Made it
some
work
I
with
want to
DeAndre
say
Ayton, bro.
was he in Washington at one point? No, right?
No.
He never suited
No.
up for them.
He helped out the
They traded him for Jordan.
helped out the Warriors. Helped James Harden technically make it to the conference finals.
Yeah, no, he's won.
I'm saying
He's a winner.
And I think the Spurs need to learn that because they don't play winning basketball. Like you said, you have, no matter what, an automatic mismatch, and you don't play within that to help y'all get better. Like Chris Paul's going to show, hey, Devin Vassell, hey, Trey Jones,
It's just as simple as
hey, the rookie Carter.
Yep.
Come on, this is how we're going to run it. This is how you feed the big. This is how you, show him. None of that dumb stuff. Move the ball. So, like, I feel like, and especially with Popovich, he's going to help Popovich's message get across. And I think after this year, I'm scared for the league. Because I don't know if y'all saw the clip at practice with the French team.
I've seen it.
Pump fake, side set 3 at 7-4.
Yeah, they just played right now. It's watching the highlights.
Yeah, bro.
That shit makes no sense.
You're not supposed to be
Makes
doing
no
that.
sense.
I have anxiety, like, when it comes to seeing Wemby play. Because, like, once he puts it all together, it's over.
Well, Chris Paul's known for making big men into all-stars. Look at DeAndre Jordan, Clint Capella.
They robbed him.
Ayton.
They robbed him
So-
for Defensive Player of the Year. I promise you. Maybe he's going to be all-star.
Well, yeah, he's all-star defensive player of the year.
He's going to be all-star next year, without a doubt. But not even
the
a...
mentorship will be on 100. I'm happy for Chris Paul.
So you agree or disagree? Playoffs.
I don't see it.
He broke
If they were in the East, yes, but
He
I'm just
broke
thinking.
OKC to that plan.
Yeah, but man, the West is tough, bro. West is
All right, you say that now, but they're younger,
Denver,
size.
Dallas, Minnesota.
Yeah.
KC, that's your top 4,
Right.
And Clippers, you got
Not sure about them.
not sure about the Clippers.
Nope.
Because now we about to talk
Rockets
about Paul
potentially,
George.
they could take that. You know,
They still got a lot to figure out.
got Memphis still.
Okay,
They
let's
got
do that.
Yeah.
Lakers, you know,
Fair
What do y'all
Warriors.
want?
Fair
the Warriors, man.
What do y'all
Steph is not gonna go out without fighting.
Again, the plan though.
Yeah, I'll give them a plan in
That's what I'm saying.
2025.
All it takes is one game, and I think with the core that they have, they're young too. So the team that you listed at the bottom are old. They're getting older. So I think they can sneak in. Especially, again, you have an automatic mismatch,
Automatic mismatch. You got a veteran point guard who has high IQ.
and then a whole bunch of young guys.
C4.
Young guys that just want to play.
I mean,
you know what we about to do all summer?
That's
Yo,
it.
Wemby, that's what we doing.
And then
All day.
Johnson gonna look good. Vassell probably numbers are gonna go up. Trey Jones probably look like a better point guard off the bench.
Lobs.
You got the young kid from UConn that you mentioned, Castle. So
I think they knew. Just imagine if they kept it.
this is why they didn't keep Dillingham. Sorry,
Exactly.
Wall.
They knew. That Chris Paul made a call. He said, "I'm coming." Because I was about to say, imagine they kept Dillingham.
Yeah, you had the best tutor in the game right there.
What?
Best tutor in the game.
But big congrats to Paul.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
said, I think he's chasing.
He's doing it the right way.
I'm gonna look it up. Where's he at on the all-time assist record?
Chris Paul, you're doing it the right way. You're not ring chasing. You're giving back to the.
No, he definitely was bring James Clay.
No, well, this is like I said. He's no pun intended. He's waving this right here. All right, he's no more rings for me. I'm gonna do my part in it and work with greatness.
He's number 3 right now. He is 4,000 away from John Stockton.
This is almost like Tony Parker on the Hornets. You know, no disrespect.
I know.
4,000?
I don't know how much they average a year.
He's not getting that.
Nah, that's
He's not.
he
I'm
would've
sorry.
started
sorry.
a long time ago, but yeah, that's
Yeah,
tough.
So 4,000?
John Stockton got 15,000.
Yeah, he's not getting that, bro.
15,806. Jay Kidd, who's a coach now,
Because like,
who's been a coach for a minute now, he got 12,091.
put it like this, bro.
He can pass on. He gonna pass on Jay Kidd.
Pass some
number 2.
people, but
No.
4,000 for all time.
It goes John Stockton, Jay Kidd, Chris Paul. He's only gonna pass Jay Kidd because he's
Yeah,
not
so
far
he's
from Jay
not.
Kidd.
He's not touching Stockton, bro. Because if it's 82 games, say he play all 82. My bad.
Yeah.
That's 10 a game. When there's 820.
So
How many more years. You got Chris Paul.
3. I mean, he'll need to go 3 more.
Hey, really quick, go over the stats from earlier. Seth Curry versus Buddy Hield. Seth, he averaged 9, 44% from the field goal, 32.1 from 3-point. Buddy Hield averaged 12, 42.6 field goal percentage and 3-point is 38.9.
So Buddy shoots better.
So
Buddy's way better.
Interesting.
And he's Buddy. I think Buddy would be close. I mean, I'll get both if I can. I think you get Seth for cheap, but having Buddy, to go back to that point, I think he's a good like he can get streaky.
Serviceable.
And that's the same thing with Klay though. Like no offense, once he got on these hot streaks,
Yeah,
it's over. Game's over. Game's over.
They want him to create more off the dribble. That's not Klay's game.
That's not Buddy either.
It's not.
Yeah.
So,
But
Klay is entering that Ray Allen phase. My bad.
now let's talk about
Entering that Ray Allen phase.
are we going down to Philly?
yeah, superstar, all-star,
Yo, this-
guy who can create off dribble. Paul George
I
Sit
like
on fall
this.
for the juice.
I like this.
Oh God.
I like this a lot.
leaves LA and now is with Philly to pair up with Embiid. and
It's
Maxey.
scary. It's scary.
Now my take on this though,
Yeah.
Embiid gotta stay healthy.
Absolutely. That's always the
We
case.
talk about championship.
Yeah.
talk about championship.
They say this. About
Embiid got to
Yeah, but
every
he gotta stay
league
healthy.
in the league.
This
Now does this Paul George signing take the ball out of his hands and
That's
affects
the point I was about to
I'm
get
gonna say
keep
Michael,
him more healthy?
Michael Jackson.
That's the point I was about to get to.
Yes,
This is the best. Listen, I was never sold on Ben Simmons like that, right? We knew Harden did
That's all
Maxey
wax.
because he mixed match, but Paul George is a certified bucket, and this is gonna help Embiid to the fullest. I think this is almost like when Jokic was able to get Aaron Gordon and unlock. Because sometimes it's not about where you play; it's about your play style, and I think this is perfect for Embiid and for Maxey. You know, they don't have to go out and kill themselves to get 25 and 30 a night. They have someone that they could look to the left and right and know for sure he's going to show up. Obviously, you know, he's going to go maybe 3 of 17 a couple games. He's not perfect, but we talked about it, at the top of this episode. Defense, two-way.
Mhm.
And PG is one of the more reliant two-way talents. You know, they tried to get the most out of Tobias Harris, but we all knew that ship was sink.
Only Doc Rivers could do that.
You know, James Harden, you know, he showed up, but you give us 46, maybe 8. But I think PG's skill set alongside someone like Maxey who's emerging, and like you said, a healthy Embiid, I think this team could challenge Boston, honestly.
I'm gonna see what their bench look like, but I agree.
That's what I was gonna say too. I think give Maxey a 205 extension. You just gave Paul George 212. You re-sign Andre Drummond to back up Embiid.
Yep.
You keep Kelly Oubre. You lost
Yep.
Nicholas Batum. I just gotta see how the roster fills out. I'm not too hyped because I don't know, fellas. I don't know how many years.
Embiid.
I don't know how many years we have to keep saying this and saying this and saying this and saying this. We say I think we say it every year. He has to come healthy, and unfortunately, towards the end of the season, he does not end up.
Well, when healthy, he's the most dominant.
100%. Like he did everything he could on one leg with the Knicks, and half his face was drooping. So I mean, granted, the guy could do it, but like
You can take more games off. It can't. You don't gotta run Maxey into the ground now.
Right.
You got Paul George, like you just said,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
25 any night.
I think especially in the East, I think there's a lot of talent, a lot of teams that are just rising. So
Whoever lasts longest.
I'm not sold to say that they're gonna be like contenders. Because again, he's yet to make it to the conference finals.
I'll say definitely playoffs. I'm happy that
Yeah.
PG left the West to come back to the East because that will be,
And he's technically the third option.
yeah.
I mean,
But he's a really good third.
oh, 100%.
Yeah,
He's 10 times better than whatever you production Tobias Harris gives you. Like,
And that's why he's your other. Like,
Yes.
could you imagine that? Because look at the Bucks. Who's their third option? You know,
technically
Bro.
Middleton.
Yeah.
Bobby Portis.
Middleton.
Yeah.
Middleton. But I'm saying like Paul George.
First Middleton?
Where's Middleton?
That seems even to me.
Nah.
I'm taking Paul George, bro.
Taking Paul George. Nah. I know Middleton a champ. I know he.
I'm saying though, we never seen Paul George in that role already. That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, he
we
was-
seen him as a number 2.
No, he was the number 1 in Indiana.
No, I'm saying though. I'm going lower, bro.
Oh.
Not higher.
Okay.
I'm going lower. We seen him as a number 2. He did good.
Was it? But you could make the case on the Clippers he's the number 1
At times,
Because
yes.
When Kawhi barely dressed.
At times.
I'm a little shocked at LA as to, and we talked about it a lot last year. You got to pick between him or Kawhi.
Mm-hmm.
They choose
Man, we got to
Kawhi
do one episode just about
And
the
Harden.
We got to do
right,
an
and Harden.
episode
So they choose Kawhi and Harden, and I heard Westbrook. I heard Jokic wants Westbrook.
on the trade. They're gonna trade Westbrook.
Yeah.
We got to do a whole episode about the CBA, man. the reason Clippers didn't want to keep him because they didn't want to pay the second apron.
But how the hell does Boston is able to pull out all these millions?
Somebody
You said luxury tax.
Somebody scamming. Yeah. So what I learned is that basically you originally the previous CBA, would you have to pay the luxury tax? Like the cap. Let's say we just saw the cap. Let's say hypothetically for each team it's 240, but y'all go over it. So you pay the tax on, let's say, that extra 15 to 20 million that you go over that 240.
To cut you off, this is what Sam Presti didn't want to pay to give James Harden.
Basically, in the past, yes.
Okay.
So it makes his situation even worse because he's going to have to pay people soon. That's why they got rid of Giddy. I'm trying to warn y'all. The second apron now with this new CBA is now, not only that you have to pay taxes, you won't be able to get players that are bought out, nor are you able to get like draft picks or stuff like that. And the tax is double than what the original luxury tax is.
Oh, damn.
So what? That's what I don't know how they're doing it. Well, let me. On ESPN, they stuff don't kick into the end of next year.
So like 2026, 2025.
So somebody gonna get traded, or
one of those guys that they locked in is gonna get involved.
yeah, because they can't afford to keep him. Or like if the owner, no, everybody can do it. You can still do it only if you want to eat that bullet, that tax. That's like you can still do it.
Probably got a high pitch in revenue because you won the championship.
100%. I hope that brings
more merchandise.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but a lot of owners don't want to do that. That's what's happening with the Warriors right now, and the Clippers.
Well, sticking with the Clippers, like I just said earlier, James Harden signs a 2-year, $70 million deal to stay with the Clippers. Obviously, Kawhi is staying. Russell Westbrook's gonna be interesting if he does go to join up with Jokic because Denver did lose Caldwell Pope to Orlando. He signed a 3-year deal with.
They got Reggie
Orlando.
Jackson out of it too.
They got better.
They sent him to die.
Who?
Reggie
Jackson.
They sent him to Charlotte.
Oh, tough.
See,
KCP to Orlando.
But that's a great pickup. And then if Westbrook go to Denver, that's a great pickup too for them as well.
100% way better than Braun.
Speeds up the.
And he's accepted a bench role. At
Right,
this
he's
point,
better than
which is really good.
Reggie.
Yeah,
I think he'll probably be in the starting lineup.
But I think that's a wrap, fellas.
Hey, sleeping.
Hey, that's a wrap. No Crush Fan for
Yes.
EP20. Free agent frenzy.
4th of July.
And there's gonna be more moves on the way. Yeah, happy 4th
Yes,
of
sir.
July,
Happy
man.
4th.
Happy 4th, man.
Kick back, relax with the
It's
family.
Juneteenth.
Yo, get on that grill. Enjoy the fireworks.
We the unks now, all right? We
Right.
gotta be the ones.
Enjoy the
That's where the
fireworks.
cookouts at, bro.
Hey,
We go
but
to the store, bro.
all serious and safe travels. Enjoy
Yeah.
your weekend. Happy 4th. We'll catch y'all in the next one.
Enjoy the off day. Peace.